Hello everyone, Blessed Be here, and it's Wednesday, and it's time for my week one weigh-in. I don't want to keep you in suspense any longer, so let's just see how I did. Step on the scale, and I have the help of my mother because it's kind of hard to step on the scale and hold the camera and get an accurate reading. So this is the scale that I got in Korea. It's pretty small. You just step on the important points. See how tiny it is? It literally just holds 2 feet, and that's it, nothing extra. Okay. Okay, so the scale says 102.3. We're going to go with, guys, I have a piece of paper just so I get this right. Yes, it said 102.3 kilograms. I have a scale that's in kg. I got it when I was in Korea, so I like it, so I keep it, and I just convert the kg to pounds. So it said 102.3 kg, which means I'm 225.5 pounds, which means I lost 2.5 pounds. OMG, guys, I went from 228 to 225.5. I'm gonna put that down. Yes, I'm so excited. This is the first time in my life that I used portion control to lose weight. I didn't count any calories at all. None. I mean, I kind of, since I'm used to be a calorie counter, I kind of know what kind of calories are in items, but I didn't, this time I just said, let me go with the wind. Eat whatever I want, just don't count any calories and make sure the portion is small, and that's what I did, and OMG, I'm astonished. I didn't even know what to expect of myself. I didn't even know that I actually was going to lose any weight. I mean, I was kind of like a little bit afraid, like, oh my gosh, I'm going to go back to them on Wednesday, and I'm not going to lose any weight, and I actually lost weight. And I mean, throughout the week, I try not to be one of those scale whores and step on the scale all the time, because the scale can kind of mess you up if you see the number going up or going slightly down, and it's a mess. So I try not to step on the scale that much, and I pretty much ate whatever I want. If you look at my food blogs, I was eating meatballs, macaroni and cheese. I even had some beer and some wine. But when I ate those things, I kept my portions small. And as far as like what I really didn't know, like well, I kind of had an idea of what portion was a small portion, because you read online and some people are like, oh, a fistful of food is a small portion, or half a cup, or this and this and that and that. There's so much info out there. So I just said, okay, let me try a half a cup and a cup. And like some things that I put in a cup seemed like too much, so I'm like, okay, well, let me try a half a cup. And sometimes that seemed like enough, and I just kind of went with it. And if it was a small item, I had like a small bag of croutons and then a small package of seaweed paper. If it was small, I just, I didn't even put it in a measuring cup. I just said, hey, it's kind of tiny. The portion's small enough. So that's what I did. And wow, I didn't count calories. I watched my portions. I exercised. I did throw in exercise. I tried to get 10,000 steps a day, but I didn't always get 10,000 steps a day. But wow, first time in my life that I did not count points or calories, because yes, I used to be a Weight Watchers member and I counted points, but no points, no calories, and I can't believe I lost 2.5. That's really good. I'm excited. Usually, people expect a little bit more than that on their first week, but I don't care. 2.5 for me, the person who was like a calorie counting whore for a long time. Oh my gosh. I use the term whore jokingly, so please, people, don't get offended by that. But yeah, I can't believe I lost weight. Now, when it came to yesterday, the day before weigh-in, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm going to, what the scale's going to say in the morning. I'm kind of freaked out because I know I lost weight, but what's going to happen, next week, is it going to be the same? Am I going to lose the same amount, or what's going to happen? I was getting a little bit afraid because I was so random on my first week, week one. I was so random. I felt good about the portion control, but I'm kind of like one of those control freaks, and I had to have a little more control. So I went and researched online. I'm looking like, okay, let me look for diets that you don't have to count calories with. So I researched. Oh my gosh, guys. I came across so many, you have no idea. Well, yeah, you have an idea. It's Google. I came across so many, but I read and read, and none of them seemed to like click with me until I came across this one called the Proportion Fit Diary. Yes, the Proportion Fit Diary. diary. Did I say diary? The Proportion Fit Diet. Anyway, I came across that and I'm like, okay, this seems like a good plan. It's like count cups, not calories. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm already, you know, counting small little portions. Not really counting, but, you know, keeping track of small little portions. So, okay, let me see what this book is all about. And I kind of went on the website and I saw, you know, what other people had to say online, which there's really not much, shockingly. And I mean, this thing seems like a good plan, but I guess it's not as popular as I thought it would be, and it should be. But anyway, so I looked and I'm like, okay, I gotta read this thing. I gotta read this book. I gotta have this book. So I'm like, okay, I can't really afford that, but I'm so curious. I really gotta have this book. So I looked, and the closest bookstore to me, Barnes & Noble, didn't have it in stock. So I would have had to wait to order it. And me, I'm just obsessive. I'm like, okay, I lost weight this week. I don't want to lose control next week. So I went to Google Play and the price was like way less, and I mean, you get it instantly. So I purchased my copy on Google Play. I read the book like as soon as I got it. It was, I mean, I don't know how long it took me, but it wasn't very long, and I was sold, completely sold. So that's what I'm doing. Instead of, I already stopped counting calories, but now I'm going to be counting cups for weight loss. And you guys are like, whoa, 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 bless me. This sounds like a, what do you call it, fad diet. You know what? It did sound like a fad diet to me, you know, when I first saw it. I'm like, what is this? But you read the book, you read the stuff online, and to be honest, this seems like something that you actually can live with long term, because you're not counting calories, you're eating pretty much whatever you want in moderation, people. You're not going to go eat like, I don't know, eat pizzas all day, every day, but you know, you practically eat what you want. You just count a certain amount of cups that the book tells you is right for you according to your BMI. I think it's your BMI and your weight. But anyway, yes, guys, I can't explain it, so you have to kind of go check it out for yourself. It's called The Proportion Fit Diet. You can purchase the book cheaply. I'll put the link to the website on the bottom. I'm not trying to sell you on this because, you know, it's not like they're paying me to say this, but this is, I saw this book, I researched it, I read it, and I'm sold. This is what I'll be doing. So it's just pretty much, it's a way for me to continue with that whole watching my portions and not counting calories. But at least for me, it gives me a stop point, because I know myself at some point, even if you're counting, even if I'm counting like small portions or eating small portions, it's going to kind of like, you know, there may be a day where you keep eating small portions, eating small portions, eating small portions, and those small portions are going to add up to a lot. So I kind of need a plan, a little stop, a little something that says, okay, oh, that's a little too much. You got to stop right there. So that's the diet I'm going to be on. And I hate to call it a diet because it's really like just watching your portions. So check it out if you want. That's what I'll be doing. So watching my portions. As far as my blog goes, I'm going to be posting my weight and my meal logs, but instead of like I did last week, I posted my meal logs like day after day. It's getting, my blog's getting cluttered. It's just too much. It's like, oh, you're just looking at pictures of my food every day. So I'm just going to make like one continual, you know, or one post at the end of each weigh-in week. So if you do want to review my food, then it's just in one post. You don't have to leaf through a bunch of food logs before you get to a post about something else. So yeah, I'm excited, guys. I mean, I don't know. Oh, also, as far as fitness goes with this weight loss plan, I'm totally, my what do you call it? My goal is to get 10,000 steps per day, and that's aerobically. Like, I don't want to put my fitness band on and just walk around and get the 10,000 steps. I want to actually be moving. I try to do like 30 minutes at once and then do some more later. Anyway, as long as it takes to get 10,000 steps in, I do that because, wow, I really, it lets you really know how much. 10,000 steps doesn't sound like a lot to some people it sounds like a mountain. You really, 10,000 steps for me, because I haven't been moving since I've been out of work, is really, it takes some effort for me to get there. So it's a good goal for me to have 10,000 steps. I just picked 10,000 because, you know, that's the magic number that they give online, but I got to start somewhere. So I'm going to start with 10,000, which for me is a challenge, and then I'm going to go from there. I guess that's it as far as the weigh-in thing goes, guys, but I'm just so excited. 2.5, that's good enough for me. I've never, you know, lost weight intentionally without counting calories or points, and this is more than I could have expected for myself. So All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.